Yeah, I'm back. I'm looking a mess. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm looking a hot mess. Look, hair not really precisely done. You know what I mean? Bun not looking as vicious. You know, I'm looking a little bummy, but I'm distraught right now. You know what I mean? I'm distraught. Vibes, everything is off, and my uh, everything's off right now. I don't know what's in the air, but I want to talk. My last video, which isn't getting enough love, it's probably the best video I put out. Just in general, I went deep. I went into that thing, and the thing is, I might be going a little too deep. I'm feeling underappreciated, but I understand that feeling underappreciated is, in fact, an insecure issue with my own self, because I should automatically feel appreciated regardless, right? Because if I value myself, but it's hard out here. You feel me? It's hard. It's hard to feel. It's hard to feel like that. I can't even imagine what it's gonna be like raising our kids. Like how are our kids gonna get self esteem when we're struggling right now and we just got social media and Instagram and things like that? They're gonna be born into the social media. They're gonna be come out into the matrix. Like how the fuck are they gonna be? Find their worth? I don't know. But today, what really made me load up this joint? I'm gonna be honest. I'm already out of this. I think I said it 2 videos ago. I got November locked up. I got all the videos ready to go, and I do not. I was ready. I thought that last video was gonna be my last one. This one, can't believe I'm getting it done. Sorry for a lot of ranting, but what brought this video upon me recording it is I saw a thread about how picking my eye and shit. Being getting out of their comfort zone and growth is stupid. That's the dumbest thing ever. Like, no, you shouldn't have to do that. And it just was blowing my mind how like it was a very it was a big thread and people were yeah for sure. And I'm just thinking, is that where we're at? Where being comfortable is like growth is overrated? Like wanting to be something in life is overrated? Honestly, I'm so like, I don't know what it is. That thread like pissed me off because it's like the same people who will say like comfortability is overrated or underrated and like don't want to get growth are the same ones that will criticize others for attempting to do things. I do not give my opinion. Only thing I've ever given my recently, only thing I give my opinion on is of politicians, because that's not a job. That's not a profession. You know what I mean? Like that's something good with work. I could be a politician. I would lie my ass off. I'd be a great liar. Anybody could do that. Well, not anybody, but anybody who's good at lying can do that. And you need to have a crazy ego. I do. Um, but like I don't criticize music. I don't criticize movies anymore. Really, I don't give my opinion because I can't do any of that shit. When I get in those fields, best believe I'm giving my opinion 100%. But I don't deserve. Who am I? I said in my last video, who am I to give my opinion on what on how things should be done? And if I can take something, this is I think a lesson for everybody. If you could take something from a video, a music, art, if you could take one thing from it, even if you didn't like it, if you could just look for one thing, that's all that matters. That's a win. You don't have to just ignore the negative stuff about it. Just take the one part from it that you enjoy. And the reason why I'm ranting right now is because one, the growth, I just couldn't believe it. And two, it goes to my point. I'm looking at my phone. My phone's actually on for this video because, stream of consciousness. I've been thinking a lot like, people always say life is long, and it never sits right with me. Life is long. Life is not long. Let me tell you something. You forget, you forget and remember. Like, I'm starting to think forgetting and memory is like one thing. Like, love and hate is one thing. And what I mean by that is you might forget something you did a week ago, but you could remember graduating high school like it was yesterday. That's proof that fucking time is flying, man. And when you're not living your best fucking life is fucking miserable and long. The people who are living life to their 100% fullest, they wish they wish they could get more time because they're like, yo, life is flying by. I'm having such a good time. Life is short. Life is short. Life feels long. It feels long when you're present. It's long. When you're no. When you're present, it's short. When you're absent-minded and you're kind of just like third person looking around at everything and just trying to get through your day, that's when it feels fucking long, man. You're like, yo, this is miserable. Another day of this? How many times have you heard that? Somebody say that, like, another day of this? And I just don't think we understand it. We gotta, like, fucking, like, something, I don't know, this past week, like, for me is, like, something just, like, triggered, like, and last week, I would say something, like, really snapped in my brain, like, yo, you gotta fucking go. You gotta start doing, like, really start doing shit. And I hope, like, people understand, like, this is not, like, some, like, dire, da-da-da, but I'm starting to, like, I see these things, like, excuses, man. We don't need them. Like, I'm really starting to think a lot of these, like, everything is, like, a first world problem, man. Like, mental illness is a first world problem. And I think, like, because at the end of the day, like, I think we're so bored. We're so bored to where we pretend we care about everything. We don't, like, if we're being for real, we don't care about anything. Nobody cares that Donald Trump's the president. I'm gonna be honest. There's a difference though. What I'm saying, like, should care and not caring. Like, you should care about who your president is or whatever. You know what I mean? But like, we don't care about the TI, you know, with the fucking girls and checking his girl's hymen. Like, nobody gives a fuck. Nobody cares about. I'm gonna be honest. I do not care about anything. Nothing that's going on. Because if it's not affecting you in any way, if it's not helping you move forward in your life, what is it for then? Everything's just a distraction. I think that we're so cozy with, this is going back to the comfort thing. I'm wrapping this shit in again. And the lighting's better too. So you better fucking like, comment, and subscribe, motherfuckers. You feel me? I got the lighting better. You see it. You see me. You can see me now. I ain't dark no more. Where we at? We're at 7 minutes. We still got a little bit to go. But like, I'm tired. Like, we're so comfortable. Like, and this is what I mean. Like, damn, I'm going to really wrap this all together. And like, I know it was a crazy rant. It seems like I'm just getting some shit out there. But like, if you think about what I'm saying, like, everything is a distraction and we're relying on it and we're getting comfortable with it because we don't want to take action in our own lives. So we need this stuff to make us feel better about ourselves. We need everything, all these distractions to make us feel better about ourselves because we don't want to take action on our own lives. Damn, man, you feel what I'm saying? I don't think you feel. That's the issue. Nobody feels what I'm saying. Because if you really felt me, it would go unsaid. There's a lot of things. I just had this conversation with my friend. I feel like you don't even really have friends because, like, friends are just friends are another form of distraction. If your friend is not helping you become a better you, they're not your friend. I'm sorry. If they're not advocating or boosting you up, they're not your friend. They're just a waste of time. They're a distraction. But once somebody who boosts me up was like, we have that bond where it's unspoken. A lot of people don't have unspoken bonds with people. I don't have to say, you should just know. And let's take that in turn for, I shouldn't have to say, yo, that makes me uncomfortable. You should just already know. Damn, my hair is looking a mess. You should just already know. And I think that's the thing about, we're not taking action. And people do know, and they don't want to take action. And this goes to my point where I was thinking, like, what separates rich people from average people? Like, what's the difference here? And the main difference is rewards. What's rewarding you and me? Now, sorry, my nose is clogged up. It's always. What's rewarding us? And what I'm saying is, the difference between rewards from a rich person, like a super rich person, and us, is that they don't celebrate everything. Now, an average person like us, we're going to celebrate having a good week. And I'm not saying I'm not saying anything. I'm prefacing this with nothing I'm saying is a bad thing. But I'm just really thinking, like, do you think like abstaining from something, like constraints on things is the reward. And I think that proves my point that people like that tweet, comfortability is overrated and growth and all that stuff is terrible. That means that you are aware of your potential. You just don't want to do it. You don't you can teeter on that line. I can see that I'm going to become a better person, but I don't want to become a better person because why? And that's where I think the difference is between a rich person, like constraints. That is the reward. Me going to the gym for a week. Let's say this is what I'm give an example. Going to the gym for a week straight. You'd be like, damn, I got to reward myself with something. Why? Why do you have to reward? Your reward was going to the gym every single day. That was your reward. You did it. You were able to go to the gym every single day this week and you did not bitch. You should be happy with it. That's the reward. No, you shouldn't go celebrate with something. And I'm not saying that rich people don't do. They probably could do that. But I'm thinking in my mind, the way to get there mentally is to be okay with things like that. I don't know if I'm yelling this video. I'm going to watch this video back. And if I like it, I like it. If I'm yelling, I'm sorry. But I'm getting hype. I'm angry. Like, I feel like we're not doing what we should be doing. And no one's helping. And no one's calling each other out on their bullshit. People are getting in relationships and they're not growing. They're just letting one other person do something. I see it so much. I see it all the time. I can't stand it. Why are you gonna let your significant other do this? Call them out. How are we supposed to get? And that's where I think a lot of people. It just goes back to the thing. We're just so comfortable in this lie, and it's starting to really piss me off. How peace is like all this. Everything that we're seeing is just fake. Like literally every single thing is fake because if it's built on a lie. We're comfortable with the lie because we know we're afraid of hardships. Everybody's afraid of hardships because if you were really shake up the pot in, let's say, your relationship with your friendships with life, you're afraid of what that's going to do to your life. What if you're comfortable? So even if you think you're comfortable, you could always, and what I'm trying to say is you can shake it up and be uncomfortable for a little bit to then reach a new comfortable place because uncomfortability and comfortability is the same thing. You stay in it. You stay uncomfortable long enough to where you become comfortable. I don't know, man. I don't even know if I should put this video out because I'm saying some shit. And if you understand what I'm talking about, because I'm saying coded shit. I'm not going to go fucking fully into it because people don't even know what I'm talking about. So, like, if I could give you coded, like the last video, I got people texting me, yo, thank you finally went in. But it's like, okay, if I go in, and I can't get, not saying rewarded for that. Like, that's to my point. My constraints, look how it goes right back in. I should feel rewarded for putting that out there. But I don't. Because, like, what are we at? We're at 13. All right, my last point. I'm tired. This is an angry rant video. I'm sorry that you're dealing with this. But vulnerabilities are great. People who know themselves, like I know myself, I can be vulnerable on camera. I turn this shit on. I turn to something different. And then I watch it back and I'm like, yo, who's that guy? You know what I mean? No, you don't. Because you don't. Hit the subscribe button, all right? That's what you can do. That's what you do know. You know how to hit the subscribe button. You know how to hit that like button and the comment button. All right? The last thing is, I am tired of this bullshit narrative that, life's long. You can learn and change whenever. There's literally a phrase saying you can't teach an old dog new tricks. You know why? Because you can't. Do you see our parents? They cannot unlearn anything they've ever learned before. They are fucking dumb. They're dead to the world. They are literally dead weight. And what I'm trying to say is, this video is overallly negative, but what I'm trying to say is fucking take action because we're going to be like, you're going to turn into, there is no, like, I had many people say like, oh, we're on different paths. But get this, if your ass is on the wrong path your whole fucking life, when are you going to get on the right one? It's a long journey. You ain't even on the right path yet. You over here walking over there. And your path is right there, but you can't see it. And what I'm trying to say is there is no I 100% believe that there is no, once you miss your window, man, that's it. I know that's negative, but it's the truth. Because there's people who cannot change who they are. You cannot. You have a window open where your brain and everything can take in, and it shuts. It's called brain mapping. Look into it. So if you don't take in as much as you can right now, you're stuck, man. And then what are you gonna do? You're just gonna turn into what is the quote? Live long enough to see yourself turn into a villain. Should die to hero. Whatever. You should die right now, because then you'll be a hero, and then we can remember you in that. Because you're turning into a villain right now. Me recording these villains right now. I said videos. I said villains. Fuck it. I'm turning into a villain right now. I'm trying to I see the villain path. I'm seeing it. But I'm seeing the hero path, and I'm about to go down that. I might have to die. FBI are actually just got an Amber Alert. Said look out for Brandon Amster. It's fucking insane. See, they know I'm talking this shit. I hope. What is this video at? 16 minutes. This is my longest video to date. Maybe second longest. I'm gonna rewatch it. This might not even come out because this is just too much. This is too much. I appreciate you guys. Love you guys. I hope you can take what I'm saying from this video. Something from it. Please. All right. The lighting's better too. So, and I bet you the audio is better too. So fuck you. Love you. But have a good day.